It's not. We have an injury timeout, 8:37 to play in the fourth on CBS.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Come on, come on.
This is not another 18-blade razor.
Because this is one blade from Philips Norelco. A blade for beards and stubble. Shave and shave any length and be your best you with one blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation in you. Philips Norelco.
What's your name?
Ray. Donovan.
How do you know Sam?
I used to work for an LA.
You're a cop?
No.
Private investigator?
No.
What do you do exactly?
I thought you were retired.
Pleasure to see you, Ray.
Ray Donovan. New season. Only on Showtime. Start your free trial now.
We're going to replace candy with some healthy Halloween treats today. These are called veggie fruit chews.
Mine tastes like poop. Mine tastes like broccoli. Yuck, I want candy.
Bring on the candy. Crest has you covered. She copied hundreds of incriminating documents from a bishop's secret archives.
At the end of my life, I'm going to answer to God.
What's in them? 60 Minutes tonight.
Anthony Hitchens was the down player. Couldn't see his number and to take him in. It's painful. Taking his place will be Ben Neiman, a rookie, free agent. On second down and 5, Lindsey again, jogging up the middle. And brought down that time by Breland Speaks on a gain of 5 up to the 41.
You know, you have a defense that's ranked dead last in football. I think it's important to have a good perspective, and Bob Sutton does. And, he said to us on Friday, with the way our offense is playing right now, we just need to get a couple stops on defense each week. I think the players on defense have a ton of confidence in the offense.
Flea flicker, Lindsey back to Keenum, and Keenum downfield and knocked away and picked off on the play by Fuller. Wow, flipped. Ryan from Thomas. Keenum with the interception.
When you look at Demaryius Thomas, I don't know that he ever feels the defender trying to crawl back underneath the kid to Ford. Fuller thinks that ball's intended for him. I think the fact that the toss back to the quarterback was high didn't help, but they're not at all happy with how that turned out. Demaryius Thomas could have helped him by flattening the route and cutting off the angle for Kendall Ford.
This team has thrown an interception in every game this season. 10 now for the year. Chiefs take over the 45, first and 10. Kelsey at block, and then they cover Von Miller and Chubb with a flag. Back at the 38. First sack for Miller against a Kansas City quarterback.
Offense number 71. That penalty's declined. Second down.
In over 4 games.
Watch the duck move here. He's working on the right tackle Schwartz. Watch right
Look
there.
at that.
See him duck?
Yeah.
We saw him do that last week on the road against Arizona. He's got the ability to kind of manipulate his body and get skinny and get short around some of those big, long offensive tackles.
It's second down and 16 to face it out. Oh, that was almost picked off on the play by Tremaine Brock. He has There's a flag. Late flag thrown after the incompletion. And near interception.
Just watch right there.
After the play was over, there was personal fouls by both teams. Number 75 of the offense, number 93 of the defense. Those fouls offset. The down counts. It's third down.
There is no 93. I think it was 96 on the
No, I
defense.
think it's 95. I think it was Derek Wolf.
Shelby Harris. Let's see if we can spot it.
Well, it's Cam Irving, and then I think it was Derek Wolf. They got in a little shoving match. And
The ball is at the 39. It's 3rd and 16. They're going to review the last play. Chris, I think you're right. I think it was Wolf. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Lowe's.
The moment you realize your oven can't handle the family's ups and downs. At Lowe's, we have some pretty clever appliances, like the Samsung Flex Duo range. Its dual temperature controls and removable divider allow you to choose between 2 ovens or 1. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's.
Save over $1,800 on the Samsung Stainless Suite, including an additional 10% off in store.
We just looked at the replay. It was Derek Wolf who was involved in that altercation. 3rd down and 16. Ware and Sherman in the backfield. Here they come once again. There goes another flag. And Mahomes on the move. And he'll hit the fullback, Anthony Sherman. The Simmons right there. Near the 49, 10-yard pickup flag as he was dancing was thrown.
I think they're going to get Cam Irving for holding. He gets beat across his face.
Holding. Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Goes on Irving.
And he's right here. He's going to get beat across his face, and then what he does is he grabs a hold of
Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett.
So now the ball's back to the Kansas City 29. It's 3rd down and 26, and the Chiefs need the 45 of Denver for the first.
Look for something quick, a screen or a draw or something that gets out of the hands of Mahomes quickly. What you're trying to do is get some of the field position back here. Get your punter out there.
Denver has changed its mind and has decided to decline the foul. It's 4th down.
So 4th down as Vance Joseph had to think about it. He makes the decision to decline. It is 4th down. And Colquitt and the Chiefs will punt with 7.5 to go. And Joseph and the Broncos down by 10. And Isaiah McKenzie, who played 11 games with Denver last year, signed off the practice squad this week. All 5'8" of them is back there to retrieve the Colquitt punt.
That's a difference of almost 19, 20 yards.
Yes.
Field position. I'm so sure I would have done that.
Winchester the long snap. Colquitt the punt. McKenzie at the 10. He did this slippery, and he takes it out to about the 12. Runs down to 4-3. 41-yard return. The CBS Super Bowl season continues next Sunday with a bitter rivalry between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Chiefs will take on Baker Mayfield and Cleveland. Late game Chargers at Seattle. Check your local listings and kick off your day with the NFL today at noon Eastern on CBS. Houston, riding a 5-game winning streak, will take on Denver next week. Big games all over the NFL. McKenzie is the one down, holding on to his hip.
Well, the Broncos need more from Case Keenum here, Kevin, in the fourth quarter. He's turned the football over a couple times. He's put it on the ground a couple other times as well. You look up at the scoreboard and you're only down 10 with over 7 minutes to go in this game. You could put together a good drive here. You can make this thing very interesting. You put your team in a position to at least have a chance to win it at the end.
It's kind of a weird week for the Broncos. The trade rumors are swirling around the team. The backup quarterback was arrested, later released by the team. Halloween party kind of gone wrong. A family fight for Broncos ownership is in the headlines. A lot of distractions following this team at Arrowhead today.
Well, distractions are never a good football thing for a football team. But I give Vance Joseph and John Elway some credit, Kim. They addressed the situation with Chad Kelly quickly and efficiently. They moved on, and that's the way it is. They've got Kevin Hogan behind Keenan now. So, costly mistake for Chad Kelly.
Keenan on 1st and 10, crumbling pocket from behind. He's brought down by Ford again. Down at the 12. As Ford climbs on his back, had a sack the last series. It's another sack right there.
Well, he's going to start off the field, and then he winds up working back underneath once he sees Keenum step up in the pocket. He's working against Turner now. Once he feels the quarterback come back up underneath, he's able to peel back off and get the sack.
Second down long, Jack. He's operating with the nickel. Legs against the call. Takes it out near the 20-yard line. With a couple guys out there, including Dorian Daniel, with the stop on a gain of 8 out to the 20-yard line of Denver.
It's
Third and 2. Last 2 possessions for the Broncos. Fumble by Keenan.
Obviously 4-down territory for the Broncos.
Fuller picked off Keenan last time. 3rd down and 2. Running back is Booker of the Chiefs in the nickel. Booker. Great read outside by the rookie Dorian Daniel.
They lost yardage.
They sure did. They lose 2. Back to the 18.
Well, boy, even if they could have got half of it, they at least would have had a decision. They wind up losing 2. You look at the safety, the linebacker O'Daniel, he closes in a hurry. He sees that, slips that one out quickly.
He was a terrific player at Clemson, played a lot of nickelback. Plays the pass covering linebacker for the Chiefs in later downs. Chiefs lost linebacker Terrence Smith last week. Here is the punt by Wadman. And Hill, again from the sideline, stays alive. And then brought down by a couple, including Jewell, who comes down against him. 4-yard return, 57-yard punt. And Hill gets up a little bit late. Super Bowl 32, Packers and Broncos. John Elway helped the Broncos win their first Super Bowl title in franchise history. The famous helicopter run. That was on a 3rd down in the 3rd quarter. Broncos go on to a win, 31-24. John is there. He is. This season, CBS is the home of Super Bowl 53.
We're talking about quarterbacks with great arm talent, Kevin. That's a guy right there that can make every throw look easy.
It's fun. He's wrapped up immediately by Shelby Harris on that line. Fourth-year player at Illinois State. It's a loss of a yard. Hunt is thrown back to about the 26. On a day where his quarterback Mahomes has thrown for over 300 yards again.
It's all been through the air. You know, you look at this Denver defense, they were 31st against the run. They've actually done a pretty decent job with the run defense. Where they've been victimized today is through the years. You mentioned, Kim, they're a top 10 pass defense coming into today's game, but the pass rush simply hasn't been there, and they give up a lot of explosive plays on the back end.
Mahomes has now got 7 consecutive 300-yard passing games. Second and 11 Hunt. Miller wraps him, finished off by Davis, gain of 3 near the 29. Timeout taken by Denver. In the game played back in Denver on October 1st, it was Kareem Hunt's 4-yard touchdown run that capped a Kansas City comeback after Denver blew a 10-point fourth quarter lead in the first meeting. Chiefs, as we've told you, have won 6 straight over the Broncos coming into today. We mentioned earlier that Mahomes has now gone 7 straight with over 300 yards through the air. It's 38 right here from the backfield. On the side, they come in with Devontae Thomas. Nice move by Thomas right there. Signed September 11th. Second sack on Mahomes. They'll drive him back to the 23.
I don't think Mahomes ever feels him. He just comes right off the edge. He's unaccounted for, and he turns back and gets a surprise. He never feels Devontae Thomas. Good timely blitz from Joe Woods.
There is time, as you can see, for 12 to go. Adam Jones is back at the Denver 25. Awaiting the cold quick punt. Colquitt comes in, number 2 in gross, number 1 in net. Jones will leave it off. And it'll die right around the 35-yard line. So Rich, walk me through what Keenum and that offense have in front of them right now.
Well, they're running out of opportunities, Kim. They've got to make something happen with 4 minutes to go in the game. I mean, they're still in it. You know, they've got to get a quick score here. They get the ball back. The defense is finding a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but Keenum's got to do a better job taking care of the football and pushing it down the field. I mean, you look at in critical situations, Emmanuel Sanders, Demaryius Thomas, these guys have to be able to make a play against man-to-man coverage.
Looking in the backfield, on it's 1st and 10 for Case Keenum. Outside he goes. Good move by Dwayne O'Daniel, the rookie from Clemson, who won a national championship there. All over the running back out of the backfield. Booker and a gain of 1.
Now they've got to go. They've got to jump into the hurry-up tempo offense and as many plays called as possible.
2nd down and 9. To the block at the right tackle in time, and this is Sutton, who will try to work into Nelson, but does not get out. The clock continues to tick. Denver with the timeout. That's a 15-yard pickup.
The Chiefs in no hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1st down and 10 for Case Keenum. Moves up nicely. There goes Bailey after him, and downfield he goes, and Demaryius Thomas working on the defense of Orlando Skendrick. It is incomplete, deep in Chiefs territory.
Just ran out of room on the boundaries, not able to get both feet in. See that left foot.
He gave it a shot, though, didn't he? For a ball that was pretty wide.
Yeah, in this situation, Kevin, if you're Keenan, you've got to give these receivers a chance to go up and make a play. It's not going to be perfect. Check downs here don't help you. You're better off throwing the ball away on 1st down or 2nd down. You're going to pick up 2 or 3 yards and get tackled and defend the play.
Thomas, by the way, has been shut out into the 2nd half, 2nd down and 10. A congested pocket, a shovel pass. There goes Booker, and he's got the 1st down. From behind, brought down by Speaks. Takes it to the 34, 14-yard pass completion.
Really good alert play from Case Keenum off the scramble.
It's 1st and 10. This is the tight end lacrosse. And he's brought down by Ron Parker. Gain of 8 right there.
There's other ways to stop the clock.
Kansas City 27, Booker in the backfield, outside they go, across the game in front of Parker, out of bounds at the 20. 2:22 to go. Gain of 6 right there. Clock is stopped.
Let's go back and look at this good alert play by Case Keenum. He's got the wherewithal to just feel Devontae Booker on his right shoulder, and he just flips it to him before he crosses the line of scrimmage.
Right before he crossed the line, that was close.
You mentioned, Ken, there's other ways to stop the clock. You can clock it, or receiver get out of bounds, a defensive penalty, a throwaway. Team's got to be smart in this situation.
Lindsay in there against the call. First down and 10. On the eye, he's brought down by Ragland. He had the gain of 2 and did not get out. He's down to the Kansas City 18.
They should be able to get another play off before the 2-minute warning.
Second down 8. Got the snap away. And going to the end zone. And there was Nelson. Was he in? No. On the chalk. And incomplete. Looking for Demaryius Thomas.
Good alert play by Demaryius Thomas. Kind of pushing him out of bounds before he can get that second foot in.
It'll be 3rd and 8. Mahomes, 3 touchdown passes today. Chiefs on top.
Your Highness, thank you for the invitation.
Yes. The omelette is much larger than this.
Our great hall is much greater than this.
Much.
Our parties are much less crowded than this.
Oh, and our beers are much fancier than that.
Much.
Why don't we invite them in?
We're raiding a castle and we need a distraction.
Bud Light. For the many, not the few.
You want a home in the right school district for your boys. Preferably one near a grocery store. And a hospital. You need Realtor.com. The home of home search.
Geico has over 75 years of great savings and service. With such a long history, it's easy to trust Geico. Thank you, Todd. It's not just easy, it's being a master of hypnotism easy.
Hey, I got your tag.
Sleep. Doug, when I snap my fingers, you're gonna clean my gutters.
Ooh, I should clean your gutters.
Great idea.
It's not just easy, it's Geico easy.
Todd, you go make me a frittata.
What makes Car Gurus the #1 car shopping site?
The thing I like most about Car Gurus is looking at the great deals.
Car Gurus gave me a lot of information that I wouldn't know how to find anywhere else.
Everything I needed to find in a car was right there.
I was able to understand whether I had a good deal or not before I walked into the dealership.
Changed the whole buying experience for me.
I found my car on Car Gurus.
Go to Car Gurus today to find great deals from top-rated dealers near you.
We're more than just $5 medium one-topping pizzas, stuffed garlic knots, breadsticks, bone-out wings, pasta, and new Cinnabon mini rolls. We're the $5 lineup with the best size for your pizza. $5 each. Choose 2 or more, $5 each. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pizza Hut, official pizza sponsor of the NFL. And by Bud Light, reminding you not to drink and ride your horse.
Denver's will go with their 36 with 4 to play. 9th play coming up. 3rd down and 8. They got Booker in the backfield. They need the 10. Keenum hit. Grab. Throws it away. He had Ford right on him.
A good smart play. Really good smart play by Case Keenum, not taking the sack in that situation. And now they can kick a field goal and still be a 2-score game. Kevin got a chance to kick the field goal and try for the onside kick now. And tell you what the rule change is with the kickoff, it makes it that much more difficult for these onside kick attempts. There's been 20 attempted this year, just 2 converted. You're not allowed to move around. You've got a line at the 34-yard line in stationary position. It makes it much more difficult on the kicking team.
McManus tried and missed an earlier 65-yarder. This from 36. The wind has died. The kick is good. It's a 7-point game with 1:48 to go. Taking over at their 36. On that 10th play, they get the field goal from Brandon McManus. It's a 7-point game. Mahomes has thrown a pick and thrown 3 touchdown passes on his head, a 23-yard touchdown pass. Case Keenum has thrown a 4-yard touchdown pass to his tight end, a 24-yard touchdown pass to Patrick, his receiver. And they got a 1-yard touchdown run by Lindsay. In there, they missed a 2-point try.
We talked about these onside kick attempts, Kevin. They're tough because remember in years past, you get 3 guys on one side and 7 on the other. You motion them over, the kicker would start one way. Now with the rule changes and obviously the changes to emphasize safety really makes things difficult on these onside kick attempts. There's been 20 tried so far this season and just 2 converted. See, the biggest reason for these changes is kickoffs are the highest rate of concussions, 4 times higher than any other play in football. So
let's watch what McManus does here.
There you go. It's
what fell.
Maybe a good omen. So you have to have 5 players on either side of the kicker, and they all have to be lined up at the 34-yard line. You can't have any pre-kick movement. And so that makes it more difficult for them to get down there as quickly at the 10, the 10 yards to cover.
Brandon McManus. Onside kick. And recovering the play by Sherman, the fullback. And he was tackled in the play by Shamarko Thomas. And the Chiefs will take over at the 36 of Denver.
Really nice alert play by the fullback, Anthony Sherman. This is like a shortstop. Watch him scoop this out. Watch him get himself in position, get low, good knee bend. He's able to scoop that up. Look at that. That's a really good play by Sherman. A lot of receivers and running backs and tight ends on that onside kick team, the good hands team.
Today he's playing Sherman in his 80th consecutive game, hunting the backfield. He never fumbles. There's down in 10. Both bodies moving. There's Conley on top.
It's the second time Conley's jumped today, Kevin.
Yes, I think they just called a false start your English.
Should happen.
False start. Offense, number 17. 5 yards. First down.
Coming up on the State Farm postgame show from New York, join JB, Phil, Nate, Brewer, and Coach Cower, scores, news, and highlights. A busy week 8, all coming up on the State Farm postgame show. We talked about what the Kansas City offense has done today. The Chiefs defense, 5 sacks, ties a season high. Ford has had 3. First and 15. Hunt. The defensive back, the defensive lineman, Vaughn Miller making the stop. Right linebacker puts his hand in the boot. Here's how they got things started with a Kelsey touchdown reception. And Watkins.
Yeah, all the talk coming in was about Patrick Mahomes, and rightfully so. 24 of 34, 303 yards, 4 touchdowns, just the 1 turnover. But he's been incredible. Certainly a favorite at this point anyway for the postseason MVP award. He's having that type of season for the Chiefs.
Denver just used the final timeout. 1:41 to go. And down at 10. Kareem Hunt has carried the ball today 14 times. Now 15 with a block by Fisher, blocked by Irving, and brought down by Chubb and others with a gain of 3. He is not fumbled, Rich. Hunt in over 470 consecutive touchdowns.
He was not happy when we brought that up on Friday. He was a little concerned that we were going to jinx him, but he carries the ball high and tight. He talks about it a lot in practice. It's a point of emphasis. He doesn't swing it. He's got great respect for that football and knows the importance of taking care of it, especially when he's in piles.
The officials have stopped the clock. Denver is out of timeouts, as we said. And Sean Hockley with a discussion on the field with 1:17 to go.
We'll reset it.
The play clock mistakenly stopped. Please reset the game clock to 1:30, the play clock to 32 seconds, and both clocks will start on my signal.
So the Kansas City Chiefs are coming 6-1. The top team in the AFC, first place obviously in the AFC West, and undefeated at home, 3-0. Coming in and taking on Denver. They've beaten the Broncos 6 consecutive times, including earlier this season. As Denver blew that 10-point fourth quarter lead, the Chiefs won October 1st, 27-23. Today, Mahomes has thrown 3 touchdown passes, Two to Sammy Watkins. Hunt with an acrobatic 23-yard touchdown run. There have been touchdown passes, two of them by Keenum of 24 to Patrick and 4 yards to Hireman. And Lindsey ran one in from a yard. Third down and 7. With Hunt. They're trying to grab it away, then finally get on the play, as you can see by Parks. On a gain of 2. Denver is going to get the ball back. The Broncos came into this one feeling, Rich, that a win here could turn their season around. They come in 3-4. They're coming off a big win Thursday night against Arizona 10 days ago.
Yeah, but the turnovers were costly, and it's a problem for them right now. It's just the quarterback's putting it on the ground, a couple interceptions, and that's what they've got to get cleaned up.
So, Rich, it's 4th and 5. They can run the clock to about 15, 14 seconds, 13 seconds to be exact. In Denver,
well, they've got a couple choices.
Yes.
They can kick a field goal here. They can take it down and punt it. You've got one of the best inside the 20 punters in football, but regardless, Denver's only going to have a chance for 1 or maybe 2 plays at the most.
Denver does have 3 blocked kicks this season. So they have had a chance to get to the punter and the kicker this year. Clock is at 13 seconds. No timeouts for the Denver Broncos. And Colquitt is back to punt for the Chiefs.
We'll get this off so quickly your head will spin.
Adam Jones is back at the 10. A very good snap. The ball is high. And it takes a Denver bounce. And picked up by O'Daniel.
They've got that for 1 play.
Yeah. 17 yards, 4 seconds remaining. Well, you've probably been in this position before. What are you thinking for Keenum?
Well, I have been in this position before, Kevin. I can tell you that I can't throw 80 yards, and neither can Case Keenum. So what you've got to be able to do is either go hook and lateral or something creative. You know, sometimes you put 3 receivers, the ball is about in the middle of the field, or I'm sorry, to the left hash. So you can put 3 receivers to the right. Sometimes I'd rather throw the ball to the left with a single receiver. You have less bodies over there. That's an option. Obviously, you like to throw it to a taller receiver. You've got your rookie out here to the bottom of the screen, Cortland Sutton. He's a taller receiver. Maybe give him a shot to go up and make a play.
It's 1st and 10 for Keenum. They get it out to Booker. He looks for a block. Hireman there with the block. He stays alive. He wants to pitch. No one there. Gets it back to Patrick. Patrick will throw it back to Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders will dance and drive. He'll throw it to Sutton, but it's over his head. Clock at 0. Game is over. The Chiefs have won.
Damn it!
They have beaten Denver for a 7th consecutive time. On the defense, Sacks Case Keenum.